Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Flooring Report, where we talk about real flooring solutions for real families across East Texas. If you're trying to figure out what flooring actually works for your home, your lifestyle, and your budget, you're in the right place. We're here to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly so you can make the best decision possible. Here's your host, Carson Beavers with Flooring Liquidators.
Today I want to talk about something that catches a lot of homeowners off guard, and that is flooring installation costs. A lot of people walk into a flooring store thinking the price on the product is the biggest part of the project, but that usually is not the full picture. One thing I've learned after being in this business my whole life is that installation is where people either protect their investment or end up paying for mistakes later. The truth is, flooring itself is only one part of what makes a floor last for years. A lot of stores focus heavily on selling you the product because that is the exciting part of the conversation. They show you beautiful samples, nice colors, and all the latest styles, but they spend very little time explaining what it actually takes to install that floor correctly. The first thing that affects installation costs is the condition of your subfloor. If the foundation underneath is uneven, damaged, or has moisture issues, there is work that has to happen before a single plank or tile ever gets installed. A lot of homeowners never hear about that part until the project starts. That can be frustrating because suddenly the number they expected at the beginning changes once the installer sees what is underneath. Another factor is the type of flooring you choose in the first place. Luxury vinyl plank installs differently than hardwood. Tile requires a completely different process, and every material brings its own labor requirements. Some floors are more forgiving and quicker to install, while others require much more preparation and precision. People often compare material prices online without understanding that labor can look completely different from one product to another. Then you have demolition and removal costs. If we are pulling up old flooring, removing glue, hauling away debris, or fixing damage left behind, all of that adds time and labor to the overall project. I think one of the biggest mistakes our industry makes is pretending these things do not exist during the first conversation. Some companies throw out a low number up front because they know it gets attention, even if they know that number is going to change later. I've always believed that honesty matters more than closing a sale. I would rather tell somebody the full truth at the beginning than surprise them halfway through a project when they're already financially committed. I remember one situation where a customer wanted a flooring product that looked great on paper, but I knew it was not going to perform well long term. I could have sold it and taken the money, but I knew down the road that floor would fail and the customer would be the one dealing with the consequences. That has always been our philosophy here. We believe truth over transactions because we care more about helping people make the right decision than simply making a sale today. Good flooring should fit your actual lifestyle, your environment, and your long-term expectations. It is not about buying whatever looks best in a showroom and hoping it works once life starts happening on top of it. The reality is flooring takes more abuse than almost anything else inside your house. Kids run across it, pets scratch it, furniture moves on top of it, and everyday life constantly tests how well that floor was installed. That is why installation matters just as much as the product itself. Saving money up front does not help much if poor installation leads to repairs, replacements, or headaches a year later. So if you are shopping for flooring right now, do not just ask what the product costs. Ask what affects the installation, what preparation is required, and whether somebody is giving you the whole story before you spend your money. At the end of the day, a good flooring company is not there to push products. A good flooring company helps you make the decision that works best for your home, your family, and your budget for years to come.
Thanks again for listening to the Flooring Report with Carson Beavers from Flooring Liquidators in Tyler, Texas. We appreciate every comment, question, and conversation because we truly love helping homeowners across East Texas. If you'd like to reach us, call 903-437-7527 or visit flgliquidators.com. We'll see you next time.